Gradually, Stefan and I are piecing together a sketch of how the notorious Purple Gang maintained America's biggest rum-running ring. Every day, over 14,000 gallons of Canadian liquor was shipped across the Detroit River by various methods, quite possibly including a pipeline originating at Peche Island. Then, once it made it across, the booze was sent down these canals and stashed in safe houses along its banks. But then what? How did the liquor make its way into the glasses of America's thirsty masses? To figure that out, Stefan and I head into downtown Detroit and check out one of the city's prized Prohibition relics, Tommy's Detroit Bar and Grill.
Hey guys.
Hey.
How you doing?
How's it going? Good. I'll have a rum and Coke.
Okay.
All the same. A little bit light on the rum for this guy.
Me?
Are you Tommy?
I'm Tommy.
I'm Rob.
According to its owner, Tommy Burrell, the site has a history dating back to the 1840s, and it played a prominent role in Detroit's Prohibition era.
Through the research, we do know that the basement actually became a speakeasy. And the research suggests, and it's been, verified along the way, that this place was controlled by the infamous Purple Gang.
Oh, really?
In addition to its tight hold on Detroit's booze smuggling operations, the Purple Gang also controlled most of the town's estimated 25,000 speakeasies, like the one that was here at Tommy's.
You guys want to follow me?
Sure.
After uncovering his bar's Prohibition roots, Tommy and a team of local archaeologists explored the property.
I said we're kind of walking back in time here.
And in the basement, they made a stunning find.
And this is the doorway to the past.
Holy moly, look at that.
Stefan and I are searching for the rumored tunnels of bootlegging booze in downtown Detroit. Our investigation has brought us down into the basement of Tommy's bar.
Holy moly, look at that. Is that what
Pretty
you're
awesome,
talking about?
yeah.
That's
Well-
awesome. Wow.
There, archaeologists unearthed the entrance to an old tunnel.
You see where these wooden slabs were in the middle of the brick. That could have been used to set liquor bottles on or something.
Yeah.
While there was a speakeasy.
During Prohibition, speakeasy patrons often used passageways like this to discreetly access illicit watering holes.
Do you mind if Steph and I go and take a look?
Not at all. You have a light. Wow.
It's
You came prepared.
stable.
We bring lights with us. Okay, you ready? Oh, interesting. Well, you're not gonna like this, Stefan, but there are a lot of spiders. Always spiders. Oh. Oh, wow. This thing keeps going. Okay, you ready?
Yep.
I'll
Wanna come,
keep
Steven?
the light on you.
Oh, man. It's very, very old. Holy moly.
What are you seeing?
There's a whole staircase back here. It looks like if it led somewhere, it's totally blocked off now. But looks like above it, there used to be some sort of trap door or compartment.
Really?
Yet,
The trapdoor and staircase would have offered speakeasy patrons quick access from the street above. But this may not be the only secret hidden down here. There are rumors that during Prohibition, the booze was smuggled into Tommy's not from street level, but through a subterranean entrance that extended beneath its foundation. The question is, to where? Stepping outside,
well, this is interesting. Right next to the speakeasy.
Stefan and I have a eureka moment.
Churches were one of the few organizations that were exempt from the laws of Prohibition because they served wine during communion.
And if you have a speakeasy next to a church, what better place to legally store your booze?
Basement ended somewhere in here.
Yeah, I mean, this is 20 feet distance in between them.
But there's another reason for the possible connection. Historical records indicate that this particular church, Fort Street Presbyterian, had a hidden passageway that was part of the Underground Railroad. So maybe there's a tunnel below it that was actually constructed to harbor fleeing slaves and then commandeered decades later by bootleggers to move their illicit goods.
Check this out. You got bricks on all sides. And then right here is the only area where there's like asphalt and rocks covering the ground.
That's weird.
And it goes right to the church.
As if there was something under here, whether it caved in or it was filled in and the dirt settled. Something's going on right here for sure. Well, if there was a tunnel, you should be able to see an anomaly with the GPR, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
So-
why don't you do that? I'll go check out the church and see if there's anything that indicates some sort of connection from that side. Hey, how you doing? Custodian Jerry Johnson agrees to let me explore the basement. What? Secret entrance. Can we find a wall that faces up to where Tommy's is? Meanwhile, outside the church, Stefan's scan is revealing something curious beneath the alley.
Yeah, there we go. That looks like something.
So, from here... All right, so that's about 8 feet right there. And I took some measurements on the outside of the building. Essentially, we're looking for something that's 18 feet in, where there could be a connection with Tommy's. What's on the other side of this room?
Yeah, I'm right over the top of this anomaly. I got it, one end of it there, and another end of it right there.
Could this be evidence of a passageway connecting the two buildings below ground? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Tommy's is right across the alley from here.
Well, look at this. This is exactly where the hole from Tommy's was coming out. And if you look at it, obviously there's a lot of patchwork going on here. And then down here, that's the original brick down there. You can see the stone to the outside of the building.
That is definitely something right here, right there that we identified, heading straight to the church. That is very likely a tunnel.
This is exciting. It seems pretty clear that a tunnel once connected Tommy's basement directly to the church. Kind of makes sense now.
Yeah, I mean, the Underground Railroad, Prohibition,
Yeah.
there'd be different groups of people that used it over time, repurposed it, rebuilt it.
The tunnel under Tommy's is another tantalizing glimpse of the wider smuggling system that kept America flush with Prohibition booze. Once the whiskey crossed over from Canada and made it into safe houses along the canals north of downtown, it could have found its way through any number of underground passageways into the local dives and far beyond the boundaries of Detroit. As for that rumored tunnel to Canada, we may have found traces of it.
We found so many little scattered clues and remnants and...
But not enough to close the case, yet. It just seemed to me like there should be some tunnel to Canada.
The network seems so huge. I think it exists.
Well, there's always next time.
So it's next time. Yeah.
All right, let's go get a drink.
Yeah.
Now, from a smuggler's secret river of booze, we're descending into a scientist's hidden lair. On the north shore of New York's Long Island lies an abandoned industrial site that houses the only surviving lab of Nikola Tesla, the enigmatic physicist whose revolutionary ideas galvanized the world. The man who paved the way for radio, X-rays, and robots was also known for his more fantastical pursuits. From extraterrestrial communication to destructive particle beams. So could his old lab shed light on his most astounding secrets? Whoa. Look at this.
Yeah, this must be the old site.
Ever since Tesla's death in 1943, there has been speculation, fueled by his own statements, that his greatest breakthroughs could lay hidden somewhere on this property. Rumors have even flown about underground passageways, or a subterranean part of the lab for Tesla's most pioneering work. But digging up the ground is not an option. After Tesla left, a company that took over the property dumped hazardous chemicals on the site. So the only way to find out what's beneath the earth is to scan the land with our high-tech tools.
I think that's what's fascinating is that nobody knows what's down there. The whole thing has been secret.
Yeah, he was very quiet.
Throughout his career, there have been rumors of Tesla having worked on a bizarre weather-controlling machine, a powerful radio to contact alien life, and, most fascinating of all, a devastating top-secret superweapon that could have revolutionized warfare. It was said that in his later years, Tesla was developing a weapon he called the Death Ray. Ironically, he hoped the device would discourage all war because of its incredibly devastating power. According to the inventor, the weapon could shoot out a targeted beam of energy so intense it could bring down 10,000 enemy planes from as far as 250 miles away. Whether the claim was true remains unknown, but after Tesla's death, the US military did copy his papers on weapon technology.
I'm trying to imagine what was going through his mind.
Could clues to the existence of such a device or other brilliant inventions lie buried beneath the site? What will we discover about the revolutionary thinker when we peer below the ground? Coming up, we drop down into a strange chamber uncovered while exploring the land.
There's something dead in here.